What's up, everybody? It's Coach Burgess, and your HumanityWOD for today is to exhaust the most simple means. Now, I just got back from training. A few times a week, I go get my lifts in at another gym. A little aside, I think no matter what business you're in, I think it's important to be a consumer of that business as well, because you can learn a lot about things that way. So a few times a week, I'll go train at another gym. Now, this gym is, more of a bodybuilding and powerlifter, an old school type place. When I was training today, there was a big group of geared powerlifters, getting ready to train. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the sport of powerlifting, you can compete raw, which is essentially just you and like a wrestling singlet and a weight belt, and you can compete all the way up to multiply, which is lifting in stitched suits and shirts that give you support but also some assistance in the lift. Now, let me preface this by saying I have the utmost respect for the top level competitors in that sport. Geared powerlifting in and of itself, I am impressed with what those individuals can do. But I feel like every now and then, and I see this a lot in powerlifting, and I've only been around the sport for 2-3 years, a lot of people jump into gear way too soon. And, again, I'm judging right now, so, strike me down for that one. But some of these guys that I saw, getting ready to lift today, they didn't really look like they were that strong. And, it seemed to me like if they didn't have the help of, their bench shirts and their squat suits and all that kind of stuff, they wouldn't really be that effective of a lifter. And to me, that's the equivalent of jumping into calculus without ever getting really good at arithmetic. It just doesn't compute. So you can take this lesson to heart no matter what you're trying to achieve. Exhaust the most basic means necessary. Because obviously I'm for progress. I want growth. That's what part of this entire HumanityWOD project is about. But nothing infuriates me more than change for the sake of change. Because if you truly want something, then you're not going to let the excuse of boredom force you to change. It's putting the cart before the horse. But there's another part of this too. To truly grow and master something, it takes time, and a lot of time. I'm talking years. A lot of people are familiar with the 10,000 hour rule now. So if you take a tool that will help you on hour 999 and apply it in hour 60, you're not going to be able to use that tool now when you get to the end. And you will get to that point if you're committed. You will hit that plateau or that hard point, and if you've used all your tools, what do you have left? So you have to be patient, and when I say exhaust it, I mean exhaust it. Bleed that thing dry. It's like making wine. Squeeze every little bit out of that grape, and then when you truly feel like you've reached an end, look for the next most simple step. Don't jump immediately to the end. So there's your HumanityWOD for today. Very simple one. What is it? It's exhaust the most simple means that you possibly can. And remember, if we take action, we can be the change we wish to see in the world.